Hi Scorpio, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the March monthly reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Scorpio. If you don't know your moon and rising sign, I have provided a link below in the write-up section below the video, and you can click on that and you can find out your moon and rising sign, because this will be a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages are going to resonate differently for everyone, so be sure to check out your moon and rising sign readings, and that will give you a complete picture of the energies that are around you for the month of March, Scorpio. So again, this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Scorpio for the month of March. And for anyone who is interested, I am using the Gilded Tarot deck. So Scorpio, you start out with the World. So, you know, this is about happy completions. Like you've completed something, you've completed a goal or a life lesson or a significant chapter in your life. And, but you've completed it to success. You've made a lot of accomplishments in your life. But you are finishing off a chapter. You are finishing off a goal. Something is coming to completion for you, Scorpio. And you have the Emperor crossing you, and the Emperor is the card of Aries. But this is about whatever this is, whatever goal or lesson or chapter in your life, whatever it is that you're completing, whatever it is that you're wrapping up, it has earned you a lot of respect. You're really seen as a leader, almost like that father figure type of energy, because that is the energy of the Emperor. So this is someone who's very strategic in their planning, is very grounded, a very thoughtful, very wise leader who makes sure that his kingdom is managed well, that all of the people in his kingdom are cared for, that all of their needs are met. And that's the energy of the Emperor. It's that wise ruler who has the respect of the people. And so whatever it is that you are finishing up, you've done it well, Scorpio, and you've earned the respect from a lot of people, and you are really seen as a leader and someone to seek out for things like advice or wisdom or knowledge related to whatever that is that's going on in your life that you're finishing up. And you have the Nine of Cups below you. So this is in the foundation, and this is the present, the past conditions that have led to the present. And the Nine of Cups this is about your wishes coming true. This is material abundance. This is good health. This is happiness and abundance in all areas of your life. And this is probably part of the reason why this chapter is ending in your life, or there's this completion going on. This is why you're so well respected, because you've achieved a lot, Scorpio. You've put in a lot of hard work. You've put in, you know, I'm really getting the sense that you've put a lot of yourself into something. So your blood, sweat, tears, you've put in, you've gone into something with your whole heart, and you've put a lot of time and effort into it. A lot of yourself, a lot of your dedication has gone into something in your life, whether or not that's related to career, money, or finances, or it's related to your family relationships, your home. But whatever it is, it's you've committed so much of yourself into this, and it has led to success, and has led to that recognition and that respect, and it's coming to a completion. You've met your goals, and completion doesn't mean so much. It doesn't have to be an ending. It can also mean that you've achieved what you've set out to achieve. So you've reached your goals. And you have the Chariot. So far we have 3 major arcana cards out of 4. And the Chariot, this is in the position of, this is energy that's still around you, but it is starting to move into your background, excuse me, or in that past position. And the Chariot, it is a very positive card. It is the card of Cancer, one of your sister signs. But this is the card about action and change, and fast action and change, and successful action and change, and you beginning a new journey. So you're starting to embark on a new adventure, or a new path, or because you've accomplished what you set out to accomplish previously, and now it's time for you to begin something new, and you're recognizing that. And this is very positive, though, like a very positive change in new action and new direction. And you have now another major arcana card, and it's crowning you. So whatever's going on in your life, Scorpio, just as a side note here, because you do have so many major arcana cards, you have the major arcana and the minor arcana. And the minor arcana is, so things like the Nine of Cups. That's the energy that you have from your day-to-day life. It could even be, throughout a week, throughout a month. It's just the energy that's around you from day-to-day life. But the major arcana cards, this is energy that this is about life lessons. This is about major goals in your life. This is about big chapters of your life. And it's also about karmic lessons and fulfilling destiny. That's the kind of energy that's with the major arcana. So this is stuff, these are the energies that can impact you for months, sometimes even years at a time. So this is representing something that's really huge in your life that's going on right now. So you're really going through some big changes. And I am seeing that with a few of the signs, but I do know that and from the astrological, I'm not going to get into astrology, but from the astrological point of view, there's some signs that are really being impacted this year with some major life changes and new developments and moving into positive directions that they've really been put through the ringer for the last few years, and some of them it's even more than a few years. It's for the last 10 years they've really been put through a lot of challenges and have had to jump through a lot of hoops. And you are one of the signs, Scorpio, that has had to you've experienced some very challenging, eye-opening times in your life recently or over the last couple of years. And so this is almost like a turning point for you, and 2020 does represent that for Scorpio, where there's going to be a lot of major changes, but they're very positive changes. Capricorn is another one that's going to be going through that, where there's a lot of positive changes going on, and completions and cycles completing, and karma and stuff like that just being like released and let go. And so you have the Star card that's crowning you. So sorry for that little tangent. But you have the Star card crowning you. So this is your strengths. And the Star is, this is the card of Aquarius. But this is also about you believing you can achieve your dreams and achieving your dreams. So you've already done some achieving of some dreams, and your wish is coming true, and now you're beginning a new direction, and you have so much optimism that with this new direction that you're starting in, there's a renewal of hope. There's an inner clarity. You know exactly where it is that you need to go and what direction you need to go in. And this is about believing in miracles and having faith in yourself. And this is about you being in the spotlight, Scorpio. So you are front and center, and for 2020 you are one of the signs that are going to be front and center, and major things are going to be happening for you, and it's a really beautiful energy for you for 2020. And you have the Knight of Cups here, and this is in your position of the near future, what's developing from the situation. And the Knight of Cups, pages, knights, queens, kings, the court cards, they can represent actual individuals in your life, but I'm really feeling like this is you and your energy, Scorpio, rather than it being someone that's coming into your life, and that this is the direction you're going in. So because you are a water sign, and Cups energy is water energy, and water does represent the emotions. So the water signs are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and with Cups representing your emotions, and the Knights are also the doers of the tarot deck. These are the individuals that are on that mission, that quest. They're seeking things. They come in. They're very fast energy. They're on a mission, and that's the energy of the Knights. And with it being Cups energy, sometimes it can represent romantic initiatives and romantic proposals and things like that. Like this can, where you can be that Prince Charming, that sweeping that, or Princess Charming, that sweeping that individual off their feet. But I feel like this is you on a quest to find things that emotionally fulfill you and to satisfy your emotions, and finding kind kind of tapping into and sinking into that higher purpose, or feeling like you are connected to your life's purpose and kind of receiving that wake-up call and going forward with it and really seeking it out. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in the position of your current attitude or viewpoint towards the situation. And because it's in this position, I don't believe that this is an individual around you. But if it is an individual around you, this would be being a Pentacles energy, Earth energy. This would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's around you that's helping you in this initiative. And that's, it really is a key player in your life. But the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is about, she is someone who is very resourceful. She's a very resourceful person. She's has that energy of fertility around her, because she's this person that can take an idea, take something like that little seed and plant it, nurture it, grow it, develop it, put that work, put all the effort into it, be very patient, and let it do its thing until it turns into something big and abundant and fruitful. And so she's that person that can take that one coin and turn it into, or that one pentacle and turn it into many pentacles or many coins. And she's able to create safety, security, and stability in her life, but as well as the life of those around her. And that's how you're seeing this whole situation, is that's what you're doing. You're creating a life of abundance for yourself and the people that you care about, Scorpio. Now, what you need to know, so this could be other people, it can also be work or home that's influencing this situation, and you have the Five of Cups energy. So Five of Cups, it can be about loss and regret and grief and feeling that, or feeling abandoned and unloved. But this can also be about, so when you look at the picture of the Five of Cups, he has his back turned to these two cups that are completely full here. I'm hoping that you can see it without the glare of the light. So you see he's you know, crying here, he's hunched over here, and he's got his back turned to these cups. And again, cups represent that emotional energy, and or that which emotionally fulfills you. And he has his back turned to those. And because he's focusing on these ones, these three in the front that have tipped over, so they're no longer full, and they're no longer fulfilling. He's lost them. It's like crying over spilt milk. And all he needs to do is turn around and realize what he does have. So what you need to know about the situation, this could be something that could be influencing the situation, is someone around you, even your work or your home life, I'm actually feeling like this isn't so much you and your energy. I feel like this is either someone around you or it's your work. And I'll explain that a little bit further. So for example, if it's your work that we're looking at, then this would be, to me, your work not appreciating everything and all the efforts that you put into your job. And so it's not appreciating, because again, not focusing on what it is that you do provide. And instead, you know, that's what I'm really sensing this, that it's more someone around you, or again, it could be work, and it's someone that maybe isn't appreciating everything that you do for them. They're focusing on things that you can't do because you're busy with all this other stuff. So like, for example, if we're looking at something that's related to work, and this would represent a person that's in your life. This could be, you know, you're working hard to provide, and you're not home, you work long hours, and that's what the person is focusing on, rather than focusing on what you provide for them and the time that you do have with them. And I feel like this is being in that position of what's influencing you. Do watch for that energy, because if that is the energy of someone around you, or even your work, and your work is taking you for granted, that is not a Scorpio problem, that's their problem. And you need to, and if it's someone that's in your life that's doing that, you need to have that conversation with them, because you have so many positive, like, this is a very positive reading and great direction, and great, so many great things are happening and unfolding for you, Scorpio, that you don't want someone else's energy and bringing you down. Okay? So if you are feeling like work isn't appreciating you, or someone even around you isn't appreciating the things that you do for them, make sure you have that conversation, or just don't let it affect you too much, like too deeply. Like, don't let it bring down your vibration and your energy, and have that conversation with them, so they can see what it is that you do provide for them, and why it is that you're doing that. So, you know, like, discuss what it is that they might not be happy with, or not appreciating, or seeing as a loss, and discuss that, and maybe you can provide some clarity as to why the situation is the way it is at the moment. Okay, so you have the Ten of Swords here in the what needs to be done behind the scenes. And the Ten of Swords is, it's a bit of a gruesome card. So, I mean, the person is face down dead, and these swords are going to impale him in his back. But because it is a 10, aces are the beginnings, they're card number 1. 10s are the completion or the ending of a cycle. So this is the ending of something that's painful, or difficult, or challenging for you. And this could be this energy here. It could be related to this energy. And again, I'm feeling like this is not your energy, that you're not feeling that sense of loss or regret or grief, or feeling abandoned or loved or unloved. I feel like this is someone around you that's feeling that way, but that's going to be ending. So do know, because this is what is happening behind the scenes, is that is ending. That difficult part is ending. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles in your position of your potential outcome, or where you're headed. So this is very lovely energy. So, you know, you had the Nine of Cups here in your foundation, and you have the Nine of Pentacles here in your future direction, or potential outcome. And Nine of Pentacles, this is about you being surrounded by financial gain and pleasures and luxury, and you being self-sufficient and providing for yourself, and just being able to create your own legacy on your own. And it's kind of got that Queen of Pentacles type of energy, that ability to bring abundance into your life. So it's a very positive reading. You have so many things going or coming your way, Scorpio. It's really nice energy around you. So I'm going to also pull a Angel Tarot card for any last little bits of insight or wisdom from Spirit regarding this reading. So let's see what we have. These cards are so big. So you have the Ace of Water. Okay, so you could be falling in love all over again. You could be falling in love with a new person, Scorpio, or there could be a resurgence of a current relationship. So if things have, and that, you know, this could be where this is playing out too, if it's related to your relationships, is that this feeling of loss, or being unloved or abandoned, is coming to an end. And there's going to kind of be a renewal in your relationship. Or if you're single, you could be falling in love and finding a new love. The Ace of Water is also about spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. And you have some, like the Star card is an intuitive card. So do trust and listen to your intuition for the month of March, Scorpio. And it can also be about a new home. So some of you may actually be purchasing a home, and that could even represent this new change in direction for you. And yeah, so some of you may be moving or getting a new home. So I'm going to also pull a Romance Angel Oracle card for any little insights that Spirit may have for you for your love and relationships. And we have engagement. Okay, so engagement. Some of you could actually be getting engaged in the month of March, or around the month of March, so maybe just before or even just after. However, not all of you are going to be getting engaged, but what it does, the engagement card does indicate that your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I'll explain that a little further. So if you're single, you could be meeting someone. If you've met someone and you're dating, you may now be moving into that more committed relationship where you're just seeing each other. If you're in a committed relationship, you may be getting engaged. If you're engaged, you might actually be progressing now to getting married. You could be going from as a couple to having children. So it's that progression of a relationship and that higher level of commitment to each other. So it's a very beautiful energy, Scorpio, and it's really nice to see that. So Scorpio, this concludes your reading for the month of March. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you are notified when the next April monthly reading comes out and is available. I'm doing my readings a bit differently. I'm no longer doing the mid-month reading. Instead, I am doing a weekly pick-a-card reading. And for any of you who are watching those, I would love to hear some feedback from you and just let me know what you think of those readings, if you're enjoying them or if you would like me to go back to the monthly or mid-month reading. So again, thank you for watching, Scorpio, and take care.